Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning with Anila Qadri. Students, in this video, we are going to discuss third chapter of Principles of Management, that is Global Management. The main agenda of this chapter will be contrast ethnocentric, polycentric, and geocentric attitudes toward global business. We will discuss the importance of regional trading alliances and global trade mechanisms. Third question will be describe the structures and techniques organizations use as they go international. And in the last question will be explain the relevance of the political, legal, economic, and cultural environments to global business. What is your global perspective? Parallelism. Viewing the world solely through your own perspectives, leading to an inability to recognize differences between people. Ethnocentric attitude. The parallelistic belief that the best work approaches and practices are those of the home country. Polycentric attitude. The view that the managers in the host country know the best work approaches and practices for running their business. Geocentric attitude. A world-oriented view that focuses on using the best approaches and people from around the globe. Trading alliances. European Union, that is EU, a union of 27 European nations created as a unified economic and trade entity. Euro, a single common European currency. Here you can see or you can have a look at European Union map. Trading alliances. Nations. ASEAN, ASEAN, a trading alliance of 10 Southeast Asian nations. North American Free Trading Agreement, that is NAFTA. NAFTA is an agreement among the Mexican, Canadian, and US governments in which certain barriers to trade have been eliminated. Alright, here you can have a look at Asian map. Global trade mechanisms. World Trade Organization, that is WTO. It is a global organization of 153 countries that deals with the rules of trade among nations. International Monetary Fund, IMF, an organization of 185 countries that promotes international monetary cooperation and provides advice, loans, and technical assistance. World Bank Group, a group of 5 closely associated institutions that provides financial and technical assistance to developing countries. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, an international economic organization that helps its 30 member countries achieve sustainable economic growth and employment. Types of international organizations. multinational corporation, that is called MNC, a broad term that refers to any and all types of international companies that maintain operations in multiple countries. Multi-domestic corporation, an MNC that decentralizes management and other decisions to the local country. Types of international organizations. Global company, an MNC that centralizes management and other decisions in the home country. Transnational on borderless organization, an MNC in which artificial geographical barriers are eliminated. How do organizations go global? Global sourcing, purchasing materials or labor from around the world wherever it is cheapest. What is exporting? Making products domestically and selling them abroad. Going global, importing, acquiring products made abroad and selling them domestically. Licensing, an organization gives another organization the right to make or sell its product using its technology or product specifications. What is franchising? An organization gives another organization the right to use its name and operating methods. Going global, strategic alliance, a partnership between an organization and one or more foreign company partners, in which both share resources and knowledge in developing new products or building production facilities. Joint venture, a specific type of strategic alliance in which the partners agree to form a separate, independent organization for some business purpose. Foreign subsidiary, directly investing in a foreign country by setting up a separate and independent production facility or office. Alright, here you can see in diagrammatical form how organizations go global. Minimal global investment, significant global investment. You can see global sourcing, exporting and importing, licensing, franchising, strategic alliance, joint venture, foreign subsidiary. The economic environment, free market economy, an economic system in which resources are primarily owned and controlled by the private sector. Planned economy, an economic system in which economic decisions are planned by a central government. The cultural environment, national culture, the values and attitudes shared by individuals from a specific country that shape their behavior and beliefs about what is important. Global leadership and organizational behavior effectiveness, that is GLOBE program, a research program that studies cross-cultural leadership behaviors. What are Americans like? Americans are very informal. They tend to treat people alike even when great differences in age or social standing are evident. Americans are direct. They don't talk around things. To some foreigners, this may appear as abrupt or even rude behavior. Americans are competitive. Some foreigners may find Americans assertive or overbearing. Americans are achievers. They like to keep score, whether at work or at play. They emphasize accomplishments. Americans are independent and individualistic. They place a high value on freedom and believe that individuals can shape and control their own destiny. Americans are questioners. They ask a lot of questions, even of someone they have just met. Many may seem pointless. How you doing? Or personal, what kind of work do you do? Americans dislike silence. They would rather talk about the weather than deal with silence in a conversation. Americans value punctuality. They keep appointment calendars and live according to schedules and clocks. Americans value cleanliness. They often seem obsessed with bathing, eliminating body odors, and wearing clean clothes. Here you can see hot state 5 dimensions of national culture. Number 1, individualistic. People look after their own and family interest. Collectivistic. People expect the group to look after and protect them. High power distance. Accepts wide differences in power, great deal of respect for those in authority. Low power distance. Plays down inequalities. Employees are not afraid to approach nor are in awe of the boss. High uncertainty avoidance. Threatened with ambiguity and experience high levels of anxiety. Low uncertainty avoidance. Comfortable with risk, tolerant of different behavior and opinions. Achievement. Values such as assertiveness, acquiring money and goods, and competition prevail. Nurturing. Values such as relationships and concern for others prevail. Long-term orientation. People look to the future and value thrift and persistence. Short-term orientation. People value tradition and the past. Alright, here you can see globe highlights. We can see assertiveness like countries Sweden, New Zealand, Switzerland. This is just a simple chart. You can have a look. Contemporary issues. Cultural intelligence, cultural awareness and sensitivity skills. Global mindset. Attributes that allow a leader to be effective in cross-cultural environments. A global mindset. Intellectual capital. Knowledge of international business and the capacity to understand how business works on a global scale. Psychological capital. Openness to new ideas and experiences. Social capital. Ability to form connections and build trusting relationships with people who are different from you. In this chapter or after studying this chapter, you should know these terms Parochialism, ethnocentric attitude, polycentric attitude, geocentric attitude, European Union. You should have a good knowledge about Euro, North American Free Trade Agreement, that is NAFTA, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, that is ASEAN, World Trade Organization, WTO, International Monetary Fund, IMF. You should have a very good knowledge of World Bank Group, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, that is OECD, Multinational Corporation, MNC, Multi-Domestic Corporation, Global Company, Transnational or Borderless Organization, Global Sourcing, Exporting, Importing and Licensing. You should also know about franchising, strategic alliance, joint venture, foreign subsidiary, free market economy, planned economy, national culture, global leadership and organizational behavior effectiveness, that is GLOBE program, cultural intelligence, global mindset. Keep watching my channel for my next video. Thank you.